Put up some. Just get up. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Are you getting up, getting out, and getting into something? This right here, you know, old girl with you. This be MamaRoxieSays. I'm here for your wallet, your purses, and your pocketbooks, baby. Your hearts and your man. And that's my goddaughter. This my godson, Kadeem. Where you from? North Carolina, South Carolina? Where born and raised now? Yeah, you know. Today, y'all, we doing a little something different. You know, every now and then I do these interviews of these up and coming, rising up people. I wanted to cuss, but you know how that go. So I'm gonna keep it civilized. But you please introduce yourself, speaking to the mic. You should be used to that.
So yeah, my name is Kadeem Jackson, aka DJ Carolina.
DJ Carolina. So you from North Carolina? Ooh, how long you been here in Michigan?
A year.
A year. You got a wife and a whole baby since then. God damn, y'all. Yeah. So the reason for this video right now, tell us about your style. If y'all check me out on TikTok and on Facebook, y'all see him all the time spending on Thursdays, and we do our thing. So go check me out. MamaRoxieSays. Go on with it. Check South Carolina. North Carolina. I don't know why the hell I keep saying South Carolina, but come on here. Come on, Mr. Kadeem.
So about my style.
Yeah, your style.
I tell people like I'm the type of DJ that can DJ for your grandma, and I do it all. I do 80s, 90s, 70s, Motown. I'm just a virtual new school. It's just I go by how my crowd moves. Like if my crowd,
he moves me all the
my
time.
crowd moving, then I know what to play and keep it going and whatnot. And if my crowd don't move, then I know I need to switch it up.
Now, it's a lot of DJs out here in Michigan right now doing the damn thing. What makes you so different, Kadeem?
I feel like there's a lot of DJs out here in Michigan doing their thing, and I feel like what makes me different from them is that I interact with the crowd more than they do. Like I'm always asking, hey, what you want to hear? What could I play for you? Like what song you want? This, that, the third. And I'm always on the microphone trying to hype people up, get them to be involved, enjoy your night, enjoy the bar. You came out here to have a good time, so let's do it.
All right. So my next question is, what brought you here to Michigan?
So what brought me here to Michigan was I was just tired of North Carolina. Period. I was going through some things, and I had an opportunity to come up here, and I just took the opportunity or whatnot.
So have you always been into music? I mean, the music. Let me tell y'all something. I love going out. I like it, but some DJs move me and some don't. When they into that always in the rap, that new stuff, or always into that, what's that, retro?
Yeah, that techno stuff.
Yeah, I'm not too much into that techno, and I'm not really into the early raps. But when he hitting on them tables, my baby, he know I'm into that Jamaican. He know I'm into the old school rap. I'm into the old school. So he moving. I love it. If you can get me up and move to the songs, then you doing your damn thing. And that's how I feel about you. You got this, he a young man, but he got an old ass man ways. He even danced like an old man. And I like that. So that moves us. And everybody be singing the right along with the songs and everything. He ain't just playing for the young crowd. He playing for everybody. So I think that's what makes you different to me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's fine. So as you hear by yourself. How was that?
As far as like being here in Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's straight. I mean, I got a family now, So, man.
Y'all, let me just throw this in here. I know the dirt. You know what I'm saying? I know the dirt. When I first met this man, you can't see over there. When I first met this man, I had my goddaughter first, right? She like that with the baby. When I first met him, we was on Queen Jacqueline's little date show thing. And when I met him, and then she walked in the door, Miss Thing back here with the baby. She walked, and she walked in. He was sitting. He said, Mama Roxie. I'm finna use the voice and everything. He said, Mama Roxie, that's gonna be my wife. She gonna have my babies. I say, for real? He say, mm-hmm. I swear to God, that's what he said. And if y'all wondering, because she look familiar, you remember that little girl that took over my Dollar Tree video? That's her damn daughter. Mm-hmm. That's her daughter. So you see where we getting it from, okay? So, how you feel being a married man? I mean, and I'm gonna put this out here because you know, I only think of shit when I'm on here, right? So I'm gonna think of this right now. This is what came to my man as being a DJ, and he involves the crowd. He gets the crowd hype. You feel me? But at the same time, being a DJ with a woman and wife that's at your get-togethers, how does that feel?
I mean,
that's got to be different.
It really is. It feels like it's great that she's there. You know, I mean, she's a big support, and that feels great. She does allows me to interact. You know, but don't over interact. But she allows me to interact, but don't over interact. You know, we kind of went through that at the beginning. You know, which I kind of understood where she was coming from. So I'm still learning.
Being a young man, how old are you?
29, just turned 29.
29 years old, and you got a wife and babies.
Yeah.
What's that life like?
Life it has its ups and downs. You know, I love all my kids. I got 7 of them, so you know, and it's great for the most part. I mean,
I don't know if y'all
sometimes
see her.
It's frustrating because you know. You want to discipline, but you don't want to always have to discipline. But other than that, they're great children. They listen.
They love you.
Yeah, they actually do. Yeah.
Yeah.
They love me. They love my wife. They love our family. So it's amazing.
It is. I think they could be that next up and coming couple because little mama back there, she can do a little bit of everything. You know, one night he got tied on the tables. If you check out my TikTok videos, you will see her spinning records on the table, and she was good. So this can be like an up and coming type ass thing. You feel me? That's one of them families that's capable of doing. Hey, y'all the Jacksons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anybody, the kids can flip and TikTok and dance and shit, man. So, tell us about Kadeem. You know, tell us your story. Like in order for you to have gotten here and you to get where you are and trying to get, I want to know where you started at and I want to know where you trying to go.
Ooh, so as far as like music wise or
period.
Oh, so basically I'm originally from Smithfield, North Carolina, born and raised. I had my mom had 6 kids, 5 boys, 1 girl. My dad only had 2. Unfortunately, my sister passed before I was born.
Oh wow!
My dad, so I was raised by my dad.
Okay.
Only child. Growing up in Smithfield, I was spoiled. I was like one of the spoilest kids on the block. My dad made sure I had everything. You know, he did a great job. You know, taught me work ethics too. And as I got older, I used to hang out with Uncle Daryl, which is no longer with us anymore. He transitioned last year, 2 years ago. But I used to hang out with him, go over there to my aunt's house, and he used to always have his speakers outside, and he wouldn't play no new school. It would always be old school.
So you picked it up.
Yep.
Okay,
just
cool.
Hanging out there, and that like my dad wouldn't really let me be in the streets. It was like if I ain't at Uncle Daryl's house or Aunt Sim's house, I couldn't really be running around like everybody else because there was no need. I had everything. So it's like you don't need to be out here. You got it. People I always had kids coming to my house. Like everybody would. From 8 o'clock in the morning till like 9 o'clock at night, everybody be jumping on trampoline, riding go-karts, 4-wheelers.
Y'all gonna get y'all take your ass home?
We used to go fishing on Sundays. We wouldn't even be home and come back. We got a yard full of kids. That's how.
So you always been around the activity, the music, the hype life, the kids and everything.
So hanging out with Uncle Daryl, I just caught up on it, and then so by the time I got older or whatnot, I kept coming to these DJs, and some of them were my friends still, and I was like, man, can y'all show me? They never took the time out to show me. So one night, well, it's been about 5-6 years now. One night I went down to our family club, 701 UBC Brotherhood that we have in Four Oaks, North Carolina. And I met DJ Chris.
Okay.
Chris Hatch. And I walked in there, it was my cousin's birthday. And I was like, hey man, can I be your hype man? And he was like, yeah. So I gave him the microphone. We rock. We click. We rock. And that night he was like, yo, I want you to hit some stuff with me. Like,
Hold on, Kadeem. Hold on. All right, here we go.
so yeah, like I said, I ended up going to 701. Ended up meeting Chris. And I was like, man, can I be the hype man? And so he gave me the microphone and we rocked. And that night he was like, yo, I want you to hit some gigs with me. And so the next time we went, we did a party. And it was an older party. It was like for the class of like 77 or something.
Oh, they were old.
It was a class reunion.
Man,
I think it was either 77 or 75 or something like that. It was a class reunion. And when we first pulled up, we was like, man, this ain't thing. I ain't bring out the microphone or nothing. Cause I was like, man, this ain't the type of crowd. We just chilling. We just going.
Old folks like to get down too.
So funny story, man. That liquor started hitting them people. They had us in their hype. So and that day, like I told Chris, I was like, man, can you teach me how to do this? So he taught me how to set up the equipment. He taught me how to actually spin, click on the music and everything. And luckily he taught me because he got drunk. And so that day we was double booked. So mind you, I learned all of this that day. And so they got my boy Chris drunk, man. And I mean, we got to go to the next club. We got to go back to 701. So I'm like, man, Chris drunk. Like, what we going to do? We can't cancel out. We got a lot of people coming. So boom, I unpacked the stuff for him, pack it up. I end up driving him there. Because he was like, I'm about to
How old were you?
I was, at this time, I was what, 24?
Okay, so you really new to this. Like, new.
Yeah. New to even having my own equipment and whatnot. So at this time, I was like 24. So, I just knew, like, he was like, man, I want to go home. I'm about to go home and just lay down for a minute. I was like, man, you go home. Your wife ain't going to let you come back. I was like, I got you. I'll drive. So, pack the equipment up. I drive to 701. He's sleeping in the passenger seat when I get there. So, I got to unpack the equipment, go hook everything up. Now, I just learned this in a day. Hook everything up, start playing. Finally get him in the building. He eats some chicken. I rock that joint, and we've been rocking ever since. We rocked every party ever since until I left out of North Carolina.
That's good. So this is like your calling.
Yeah.
That's cool. And how do you feel when you actually move in the crowd?
Man, that's a great feeling. Like, and you can actually see people having a good time and seeing what you can make them do or whatnot, and they coming to you, encouraging you, like, man, you hot, yo, you fine, you this, you that. And it's like, yo, I didn't, like I said, I just got my equipment,
I'm proud of you. You do the damn good job. My thing, okay, I see how you feel when you get the crowd hype and everybody that's here. What happens when the crowd ain't?
And it's kind of a tug and pull on a DJ when the crowd ain't really, really feeling it. It ain't far as you. It's just far as they just you got your crowd that's gonna feel it. Then you got your crowd that's just gonna be mellowed and just moved out. And it kind of tugs on the DJ because then you too much of switching up songs. Trying to find what's gonna move. You already got these people. What's gonna move this person? And what's gonna move that person? So it's just finding the right tempo, the right groove.
Okay. So, with all that being said, what's your, we know where you just came from. What's your move now? I mean, like, what do you really, really want to do?
So, I want to be able to have DJing as a job, like a entertainment business. It's like, where I wouldn't have to work. I can just go work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and make, $300-400, turn that into like $2,000-3,000.
Okay, which can happen.
Yeah, it definitely can. And it's just like, that's basically, just like I met a guy last year, Flex Live. He's 42 Doug's original DJ, and I met him at Spring Smash last year. And I didn't even know who the guy was. I didn't know he was that big. Because he came down with G-Mac Cash, which was a local Detroit artist, but then he ended up hitting fame and whatnot. So I ended up meeting Flex Live, and as I followed him on Instagram, he was selling out arenas. He was selling out like Little Caesars arenas and doing stuff for
that's
big
what
major
I'm
artists.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So, in the process of saying this, you have got to get a social media platform for what you do.
Yeah, I definitely got to. I be lazy. Like, that's why I end up buying the ring light so I could go live. But then it's like, Facebook will let you go live, but then they kind of block it. So paying attention to it, you got to keep hitting the button, and it's kind of. And then TikTok, you got to have so many followers just to go live. YouTube, you got to have so many followers just to go live. So it's like,
but it don't make a difference. So take for instance, like when I first started YouTube, I didn't go live. I couldn't go live for, I don't think I went live for almost about a year. I still don't find myself going live. I do what I do right now because it's easier for me to sit down, make this performance, and then set it up when I want to set it up. When I'm doing live, something may happen. I got to cut here because my phone didn't ring. Somebody to knock down the door, and then I can't cut off and then come right back again. So I say, start that YouTube platform and get out there. It's easy as hell. Give somebody that opportunity to find your ass. Because if you out there and you playing the way you playing, Kadeem, you know how many people are looking for that? When I go to the Foundry, I like going to the Foundry. That's why I go kick it on Fridays and Saturdays, right? When I go to the Foundry, it's times where I don't even get up. I'm just sitting there looking like, okay, I'm watching everybody around me because the music is not moving me. It's other older people in there and everybody looking, trying to do the little same little thing. But it's other guys that come in, oh my God, they get up, you dancing the whole entire time. And I'm doing everything, everything. But when this man is playing, he playing all the songs from the newest to the oldest, the old rap, the new rap, and he's spinning all in together, and it's a style. People want to hear that shit. So I feel like you need to get that platform together. You will pull more people when people see exactly what they're working with. When it's first out here, when I first started YouTube, I was getting frustrated. I was like, damn, 10 people watching? That's all I got? Man, that was for 6 to 7 months. Same thing. Then one day it went up to 100. I was like, oh, I got 100 people. I got 100 people. Then I got 300 people. Then it went to 300 to 500 people. Then it clicked again, and I lost 350 people. That's how it happens.
wow.
I lost 350 people just like that. But then picked up 1,000 more.
Wow.
So I'm telling you, I think that you need to show these people what you're working with. Because, baby, for you to be in just started, you good as fuck. I like that. When you can get up, when you can move me, and I'm sitting up there and I'm like, okay, and you get, I'm like, oh, and I look at him every time when he pulling around. I'm like, you damn, Kadeem, you know my feet hurt, and I have to look at him like, ooh, you make me sick. But I get up and dance. So with this, you want to play. You ever apply for radio stations?
So it's funny. I have access to a radio station now that you can download on your phone, Catch My Vibe Radio.
Really?
I just haven't updated anything. That's who I actually
And who is that
work
through?
for. So the guy's name is Chuck actually. Chuck Southern. I hope I said his name right.
So are you going to be? Are you like spinning the records there,
So,
or are you like a skit thing? What is it like?
So they got they just they're working on the building now. It's right next to the brass reel.
Okay.
It's a little bit on right next to the brass reel. So but the app that I have an administrative part where I can just do it at home. I can upload a mix right from the house.
Okay.
So and I'll be using that platform as well as trying to put mixes. But people have to download the app to hear it. It's like if you download the app now and you click on the app, it just automatically plays music of whoever just updated, and it's like you can take over. You can set your slot. Say like if you want to do a podcast or go live on it, you can set your time slot and it'll let you go live on it.
Okay.
Yep.
So you got a lot of things scheduled. You got a couple of parties coming up. You got a sip and paint.
Yeah, on the 10th, I got a sip.
What is a sip and paint?
So a sip and paint is basically when I tell guys about sipping paints, they be like, "Hey, that's a girly thing." It's basically for like couples, or you could be single. If you know.
Yeah, I'm about to be single.
If you like to paint, if you like to paint and sip your water, your juice, whatever you get from the bar, whatever, it's a vibe, and that's what we do there. We sip and paint. So you get a canvas, you paint your picture.
Yep.
And you sip
I did
your
one
drink.
of those before.
Yep, you sip your drink, and I'll be up there spinning the old school 90s R&B / So
since you start, I just want y'all to know. We're looking for a second. I just want y'all to know this one thing. I told him I told him that he was gonna get this. I told him. And all he got to do is keep his faith up and keep believing and don't take nothing and nobody for granted. Love your wife and your children and put them first and that man upstairs. I knew he was going to get it. I ain't have none but faith into him. He got on my damn nerves, though. But I had none but faith in him. Just like I knew he was going to get that little woman that's sitting behind me. I knew he was going to get her. Now all he got to do is keep her ass. They got to keep... Who that? Hold on 1 second. Y'all see, this is what I'm talking about. Hold on, baby. You see what I'm talking about going live? But I think what you're doing is amazing. I think the fact that you came here, did you have any intentions on doing this when you got here, or this was just what?
So when I first got here, I was, didn't have nothing. I didn't want to do it no more.
Really?
I said I didn't want to do it. Yep. I said, I'm done, man. I told when I ended up meeting Bobby Blaze, Lavish One, I told her, I don't want to do it no more. You told me that too. Yeah, I told my wife that too.
Really?
Yeah.
So what made you change your man?
Having the platform to do it on. I didn't, once I end up meeting Lavish One Entertainment, and they end up throwing shows. And
so that's who you started with, Lavish One Entertainment?
Yeah, that's what got me back out here.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing shows and just being, before she became my wife, I just want to go see her. So
You just want to go see her.
I had to make an excuse to be over there. So
It was. These two are a hot mess.
Yeah, you see them
Yeah, wait till y'all see. I'm gonna try to put a little bit of something on. If you go on Facebook and you check me out as Mama Roxie Kelly or Gorgeous Grateful Granny, that's on there, and I'm gonna put that on there, and then I'm gonna try to get him, catch him spinning some records, and I'm gonna try to post that on there as well, more so there, because you can probably hear more of him there than you can here, without them trying to block it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna post a lot more. We're gonna keep up with him and his growth and his little growing family and everything. So he got a beautiful little daughter back here and a wife. You finna meet them right now. Come on.
Here.
Come on up here, pretty girl. Pretty girls walk like this. This.
She's bad.
Look at here. Look at that. Let me see her.
She's side out me.
Hi, baby. Look at my little woman. Hi, mama. Look, you open your eyes up. You better go back to sleep on me. Look at her, y'all. She trying to be slick.
The light bright.
Ain't she little? Look at that. Look how little she is, y'all. So, you are a first-time daddy.
Yeah.
What's that like, Kadeem? It's new, ain't it?
Yeah.
This is my goddaughter, Ori.
Got
And that's his wife. Show the ring. Baby. Show the ring.
Show the ring, girl.
So how long y'all been married? I was married now, Mom. How long y'all been married?
2 months.
Is it correct?
A month. We got married April 3rd.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Almost 2.
No. Don't you do it.
You could agree to say it 2 months.
That be lying.
We've been married since May 12th of 2022.
So listen, being married as a young couple, how's that out here?
It has its ups and downs. It's going great though. We do go through a little,
It's just a lot of work, and trying to keep it together is the thing. And to me, I was married for 30 years. Good communication is everything. Communication and trusting each other. You got to trust each other. And communication don't take. Let me look at you when I say that, both of you. Don't take nobody else's word over hers and yours. No, it's always going to be somebody on the outside looking in, trying to give you some type of shit about your stuff. Everybody ain't got the same type of shit. Everybody ain't gonna have the same type of stuff. Everybody ain't got the same type of feelings. None of that stuff. And I've learned that because I swear when mama, when I was me, she's like, why you treating him like that? He ain't no baby. But at the same process, he did everything under the sun for me. So I had all rights to treat him the way that I treated him. Like the king that he was. But when even your mama, your sisters, your brothers, your nieces, your nephews, your aunties, your cousins, everybody gonna have something to say. Even me. Nobody knows what's going on with y'all. Nobody really knows what's going on there. If you want to be happy, happy life. I'm not going to say happy wife. I'm going to say happy life. If you want a happy life with each other, the only people that y'all got to worry about is each other. Each other and these babies. Because I promise you, it could be a... Here, baby, hold your little one. She looking too like, Daddy. It's gonna be somebody.
My ears, bro. We live.
It's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna be pissed off because of your relationship. It's gonna be some old hags that didn't had him. They're gonna be mad. It's gonna be some old men from the past that's gonna be mad because you got her and she married you and you didn't marry him. And why you marry him? Why did you choose her? Why did you do this? Don't let them come in, y'all. Don't let her, because I can see you as a power couple. I can see you out there making that money. I can see y'all out there raising these babies and having a big house and your own everything.
Say hello, Will.
Yeah.
I can see you out there doing that. Y'all just got to hold on
No, that's not it.
to your dreams.
That's not the song.
It's mad. Believe in
Say hello,
love.
world.
And love be the light to show the way. I graduated that song. Y'all probably don't remember it. But it's a song back in the day. But that's seriously. Y'all are a beautiful, amazing family. And you're going to come through some stuff. You're going to go through some trials and tribulations. But the thing of it is how you make it. Are you finna cry?
No.
Oh, help me, Jesus. I ain't even got no mascara on. Listen, but that's all that matters. That's all that matters, y'all. Hanging in there, staying together, and don't let nobody come in and break y'all down. You're going to go through everything. They always tell you that the devil come in quick, right? He come in quick. He going to walk right in, and he going to tear something up, and he going to walk right out. Don't you let him. The devil is a lie. If you want this to work, the only people that matter is y'all. Y'all and them babies. Everybody else outside that got something to say, wow. You're going to run across people out there on your platform, my baby. Being this DJ, being this handsome black man, you're going to run across women. You're going to run across men. You're going to run across some old ones, some young ones. Somebody's not going to be satisfied with you. Please know that. They're going to backslash you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to put you down. They're going to say your music ain't this and use a bum and use a this and use a that. Been there and done that already. Same thing here. I've had people come and tell me, why, your fat black ass, why you got that Eminem haircut? I'm like, little uncle, get up off my page. Get up off my page. You know, you always got a little drunk uncle that always got at the party trying to get some laughs. And I went live when that was happening to me. I was live when he came on and he had all his words and everybody that supported me was on him. That's the same thing gonna happen to you. You got to look at them and laugh. When you're doing something, when you're really trying to make something yourself, you're gonna run across hell. You're gonna run across hell. Kadeem, your music is the bomb. You're a good person. You got a beautiful family. Y'all handsome and beautiful together. You're going to run across your trials and tribulations. You just got to be ready. Don't let nobody come in. It's going to be times like your birthday. Y'all, he got down for his birthday. And now, nobody showed up but us. And the other people that was just at the bar. He was hurt. But that lets you know. Don't put your faith out in everybody else. Put your faith in you. And this woman right here, I got your back. Don't worry about that. But he still did his thing. And that's all that matters. And the owner of the place was looking at him like, okay. He was kind of upset, but he still held on in here. That's what makes you the person that you are. Don't let nothing and nobody break you down, because you got people that laugh in your face, kick it with you, slap you high five, hug you, oh, you my dog, and won't show up for shit. You got this. You're going to have a plenty of million days. Some days your house going to be packed. And we'll be right there with my old ass looking like the G that I am. The woman right here, me and her together was screaming. Trying to keep my teeth on my mouth, but I'm going to be screaming. You got this. You got this. You got this. I'm a hype woman. But you got this. Just know, you ain't got no time for no downfalls. Remember that song? People praying on my downfall. Yeah, people praying. That's all fault. I know that song too. But you got this. And it's going to happen for you. And it's still happening. This is just the beginning. For the both of y'all. Y'all having a hard time right now. You ain't going to tell them where your time's going to be at. You may be sitting in there with that mute. You better not forget me. I had your first interview, motherfucker. You better not forget me. You better not. I ain't going to let you come be knocking on your door. Remember? Remember? But in reality, baby, you got this. The both of you. Y'all got a beautiful little family. You are the SHIT on them turntables. And little mama right here, she up and coming too, because she right along with them. She was in there just spinning. She looking all serious with the
She was spinning, right?
Yeah, yes, she was. I'm like, oh, girl, you ready to do that?
Him was low hater.
He was shocked.
Him was a low hater.
He was like, I didn't know you know how to do that.
Let me play a song.
She did it. She did that thing. But this
going.
Thursday, I'm going to try to do a little something for y'all. Bits on and off. They're going to be kind of quick. You know, because you know how that go. I'm going to give y'all a couple of, what you call them little quick sessions on and off of that on Thursdays. And y'all can also come and check me out on TikTok. They will be on TikTok. And when he get his platform up there, you will be hearing me post more about him and post his platform so you can go out there and you can see him and y'all can feel the vibes like I'm feeling, baby. Because he's not bringing you all the new school, retro, all that other type of stuff. He bringing you, remember what you used to dance to? Remember that? And when you be in that little slow corner, you be dancing up real slow. Or you be in there and you be hitting it hard. You remember them? Don't act like y'all don't remember that. Y'all ain't that old. Get out there. I'm telling you, wait, what you hearing? You're going to be like, what? North Carolina? Yeah, I almost said South, but North Carolina. He going to have you joking. You going to be joking. Like them old days. I'm trying to tell you. But this be me. MamaRoxieSays. I'm here for your wallet, your purses, and your pocketbooks, baby. This is the new up and coming, boo-boo. Up and coming. I'm telling you. Feel that. Feel that. Feel that, baby. Kadeem Jackson. You sound like one of them Kadeem Jackson. And that's my goddaughter, Ori. That's my godson. That's my little... She be popping up quick. That's how her daughter was. She kept coming there every time I pulled something out of the bag. She was taking it. Let me say it. Like, okay. But y'all, I love y'all. Y'all peace. Enjoy yourself. Please Leave a comment for Mr. Jackson and Mrs. Jackson. The Jackson! Leave a comment for us, baby. Let us know what you think. If you got any questions on if you got somebody that's coming up and you want to know how they get the spinning or whatever the case may be, then please drop me a message. But until then, remember to stay peaceful and kind and treat others the way you want others to treat you and yours, because karma is nothing nice. Love y'all. Ciao, Mr. Kadeem.
Yo.
Bye-bye.
The Jacksons!